Welcome back, survivors. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to the Long Dark, where last episode our survival ordeal went from a bit challenging but pretty well managed, and we were in the clear, to much more challenging, and this is going to be a bit difficult, because on 1% parasite chance risk, we got intestinal parasites. So we've got 9 more doses still to go, which means 9 more days of having to contend with it, but we've only got... Oh, no. It's even worse than I thought. We've only got another dose of regular antibiotics, and then we'll have to use the reishi mushrooms for the rest of it. Problem is, I don't know where we have... Actually, I should check and see. Do we have more reishi mushrooms here? 1. I think we need at least 2 to be able to make up the prepared for the tea, don't we? Yep. Oh boy. Okay, so we have to try to figure out and come to terms with that, because we're going to also have the compounding effect of our, total fatigue or stamina is going to be constantly eaten into by the parasites. So getting in fights with wolves or that means we're going to be even more susceptible to, issues there, on top of we don't actually have cloth to repair our gear. Okay, it might be the case of we'll just have to maybe even leave this and try another region, but, if I look at the world map, we don't have a lot of good options. It's either Ash Canyon, I don't even know if there's connection to Blackrock itself, or Timberwolf Mountain, which is still, middle of wilderness. Okay, I think for now, what I might as well do is get what I can fully, stocked up. So we'll spend... I can't even research because the... Oh, balls. Okay, so let's top ourselves up on drink. We've got food outside, so that's okay. Let's get in... I guess we'll try for a couple of hours of sleep just to hopefully let the day warm up further. And I guess eat a bit of food out there and then go mushroom hunting. It's I really don't know what else I can do at this point. Oh, actually, you know what? I might as well. Since I can't read that, there's no point bringing it with us. Oh, no, not that one. That one. I guess because of, the issues we have, we're too distracted to be able to focus for that. And I might as well go... I don't think you actually get any penalties once you have the parasites of eating more carnivore meat. Truth be told, you probably should, but I'm going to basically save our venison for... If we can get parasite-free, that'll keep us safer for a while longer. It's not... it's not exactly grayed out, but it's also not terrible. So I'm going to try going down to the woods over here and see what I can find there. I'm hoping maybe I can find some more mushrooms just on, some of the tree trunks, and we can gather those up. I also did check the keyboard to see why the W key keeps lifting. I guess it's just age or something happened to that. I don't really have a fix for it. It's just an old membrane one, so maybe the membrane's drying out and it's not quite as spongy or springy as it used to be. I've at least got a... Oh, actually, one of the things I don't know is if our total stamina will also impact our ability to, use the bow and arrow. Oh, boy. Okay, I hear there's at least one up ahead. I'm not seeing any mushrooms, though, so I might just... I might have to go towards Bitter Marsh instead, but the cold... Oh, jeez. Okay, that one's Mach Fat. Yep, he saw me. Okay, I think as long as I keep moving away, we can avoid him. But I think I have to go down to Bitter Marsh. I don't think I can really go climbing. There also is the way to the other cave that had, the splash of water. We might not... I wonder if I should try going up there. Oh god, even trying to, like, climb ropes now. Sure, we have the crampons, but we're also going to have the issue of that energy. God. We don't need any more food. We're pretty good on that, so I don't want to waste this if I can avoid that. Yeah, going to follow us right back here. Okay, hopefully with us popping in here, he'll turn around and leave. Okay, right. Yeah, I did map up here around where I think that cave entrance was. And aside from Old Man's Beard, no reishi mushrooms there. There is burdock root, but I don't... Yeah, see, I don't think you can use that for treating that. What does it say burdock root is used for? I think I've got some stored. Yeah, here we go. Edible on its own, suitable for brewing into a natural antibiotic tea. Maybe they just didn't... Okay, that actually might be good. That actually might be a bit of a saving grace. Because if it is an antibiotic tea, that does give us a couple more days. On top of the 2... Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 treatments. So I only need 3 more days of treatments to secure ourselves with, and we'll be okay. Actually, make that 2 days. As yeah, we're going to prepare that right now, just because we can. It also gives us a way to warm ourselves up for a little bit in here as well. So actually, we might... I still have to find a little bit more. I don't know if I should try going actually all the way back up towards the gold mine where there is the other burdock we could dig up. But we've at least got ourselves a little bit more room than I thought we had. So we're still not great off, but we're better than we were. And it is going to be probably an excuse for these all to cure, and we can eventually work with them. So yeah, we got plenty of space thanks to the technical backpack, and we are well fed. Let's head back out and see conditions. I don't know if it's getting dark yet or not, but that kind of gives me a little bit more hope. So I'm thinking maybe I'll... No, I'm kind of debating actually going back the way... towards, like, the other ropes. Like, not going through all that again, because I know there are more wolves up there. But I believe there's only one wolf that we kind of had to worry about when we were going from the climbing ropes there back to Angler's Den over this way. I might be mistaken on that, but I also haven't been as thorough scouring up ahead through the pass up here looking for stuff as I've been in other areas. So maybe there's a chance... Oh, hang on. Actually, that might even be a full different area than I was thinking of from last time we'd been down that way. It's like, there's this rock up here, which does have, like, the 2 ways part and join later on. But I thought... Yeah, I might have to investigate more down that way ahead. Right, I'd rather save the rifle because those are much more valuable than the arrows. I can reuse the arrows. Now this mesa kind of to our right here, or boulder, whatever you want to call it, basically have the other way goes around and these meet up in like the point past here. And then it's just kind of down along there, and that's where the climbing ropes are. It might be the case while I'm at my healthiest, maybe I want to do that full, really far expedition for those burdock root I found, or I had seen. Because, like, I'd rather try to get them when I'm stronger and I'm able to better know I'll be in a best state with having them than not. But Okay, there's one of my markings. I'm just going to check up over here for a minute. But now I'm also running into the problem, too, of I don't know how hard it'll be to climb the ropes. Because it's 3 climbs? There's one to get there, that there, then I think one more. Oh, there's actually a cave here, too. I was just kind of looking because I thought there'd be like a little ledge here, but... let's see what's in here. We are all the way out here. Stone Shelf Cave. Firewood. Firewood. And looks like that might be all. Yeah, nothing else. Okay, you know what? A couple pieces of firewood aren't bad. That'll help us just save some time for other stuff. But it would be... Maybe it is just 2 climbs. Oh, shoot. Or is that really dumb to do? Because, like, there is the mine I could sit in for a bit, and I know where it pops out, and it would only be 1 down. Oh, Vis, what you doing? This might be dumb, but I'm going to actually try. Just because otherwise... it might just be wandering without knowing what anything could be. This is a risk, but I think it's a little bit more of a calculated risk than just wandering in hopes of getting lucky and finding something else. So yeah, there's the rope right there. Thankfully... Oh, I was going to say, thankfully I haven't seen that wolf that's around here, but there it is. I've got no scent on me, so hopefully we might be able to try sneaking by it. Okay, yeah, that doesn't go anywhere. I thought it might. Oh, shoot. Just keep back for a while. I think I can get on the rope and start climbing up. Oh, but I am watching that fatigue meter. Yeah, I'm watching that. It's going down. Thank God for the crampons, but it's still not going down. Still going down at a faster rate than I really would like. Because... I've also got to keep in mind... Yeah, that's emptied out. We've already searched that. I do have a little campfire here, but temperature is actually not a problem right now. We are losing a bit of it, but it's not too bad. It's more so I wish I had an energy drink or something. We've got the emergency stim, but that's more so if our condition was really, really bad. I'm wondering if maybe I should try... Because I do have the bedroll on me, right? Thank God. I've learned that lesson from some of my other long dark attempts. Always keep a bedroll on hand or with your person. Because what I might be able to try doing is... get a fire going for a little bit of time. Climb up that, and then is just a downward climb. Or is there one more climb above this too? I cannot remember for the life of me, and it's... Okay, let's see. We're right there, we went along, there's that. There's the cave you come down, then there's the rope, but I do think once you're up that one, there's not another. But with its height, I think I do have to get some sleep in. So you know what? We'll try getting a small fire here, get a little bit of sleep before it gets too cold, and then that way, even if I have to spend a night in the mine, at least I can go try to get those extra burdock roots, and I might be able to use those for the parasites to help us out further.
That did it.
Yeah, so that's going to be 4 hours. Let's see how we do. Let's see how we do. Okay, we've got half of our total fatigue there. The rope's right over there. And all we gotta do is get all the way up this one. Coming down shouldn't be too bad. Crampons help a lot. And, oh god, already, if you... Probably very hard to see, if at all, for you guys watching, but I just noticed in the bottom left, on our fatigue bar there, we already have a little tint of red at the top of it. Oh, please, just keep going all the way up. Oh, come on, keep going. We've got a lot of grip. Oh, there's the sprain risk. I don't know if we're going to make it. Oh, come on, we're right there. God, you're going so slow now. Come on. It's right at the cusp. I think we've made it. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Damn it all. Son of a... We've got to go as far down as we can go. God, I wish they would kind of also have a way of factoring, like, how much weight you actually have on you is incorporated with, like, if you're trying to climb or not. It's like, we can carry...
I'm gonna die.
Okay.
Something's making me feel really tired.
Like, we can carry an extra 10 kilograms on us, but it still impacts that we lose, like, so much of our stamina in that trying to go. Shoot. Yeah, that's emergency. I'm going to pop all that.
Turned out pretty well.
It's not a lot of time, but even if we can just shoot, we're going... I need to get our rest back, but I don't have a good way of doing that. Because, yeah, like, you look in the top left, we are still, like, above our carry total we could deal with. It's going to eat into, like, our probable condition, but at least this might give us a little bit more rest, so when I get to the other rope, I can climb that down that safer. It is pretty hard to see, but I do at least have a general idea of, like, where we've got to go.
Can't feel my feet.
God, I really should have just shut up when I was talking about, like, how I was doing in the game. It really does feel like it was an exact punishment of I was having it off a little bit too easy. All I need to do is be able to start climbing with the rope down. We should be okay. Yeah, there's hypothermia risk. I do have a flare in our inventory, though. Actually, I have two, so even if that wolf that is around here does, like, growl and snarl at us, I can probably pop that and safely get back to Angler's Den, at least. Now, this was a waste of a trip and resources, which I really...
Getting weaker.
Really did not need to go through. Okay, yeah. I hear him growling and snarling, so we'll pop that.
I'm so cold, I'm warming up again.
Now, we should be safe for the return trip with this in hand. I hear you snarl. Oh, okay, I don't think it's an Aurora Knight. It's just the way his eyes are glinting with the flare light. I thought for a second I saw, like, flashes of green from him. Because I think with the Aurora active, the wolves are more bold, and flares don't work as well as they usually do. Also, it doesn't help, it seems to be we've got snow blowing into our face, which means the wind is probably strong. Yeah, I'll need that. Oh, God, a storm. It is a blizzard starting to kick in. Oh, God, I don't like how close he's getting. It does seem to be the case. As long as the flare's lit, it won't... he might not, or... He's going to snarl and be angry, but... This is, like, just so much went so wrong in such a short span of time. Okay, that's just a trunk. Even if I find Reshi mushrooms while we're, like, stumbling around out here, I think I'd probably just focus on coming back for them a different day. I hear him snarling. Make all the noise you want, but just don't bite. Yeah, here's the, that little, or I shouldn't say little, but like that mesa or boulder, whatever you want to call it, that we went around. I got no stamina. Again, I think there's got to be a strong wind blowing at us while we're going as slow as we are. Yeah, once we're shielded from it, we do pick up the pace a little bit. That's a bear! Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Well, at least we have another way we can go. But, like... First, it was... Oh, boy. Ugh. All I saw was, like, a few puffs of breath and a big, dark blob there, and it was... I couldn't see it being another wolf, because we haven't found any in that area before, so I do think it's... A bear is in that little area there. I just kind of have to hope it's... Honestly, might be kind of coming our way, so that way up ahead is going to be free of it. God, but with how slow we're moving because of both how tired we are and the wind. Would you turn around already? Good lord, you're almost like right back to Angler's Den with us. It's making me wish I could have, like, knocked down that flare pistol case and maybe used that. Okay, but as long as we can just, like, keep going down this way. Yeah, that's what I want to see. Arrow going this way. Okay, there we go. Now that we're out of the wind, we are getting a lot more of a speed boost for some of our steps. We're pretty close now. And our flare is also pretty close to being out, too. God, I was hoping he would have screwed off. Okay, he's still coming, but not too quickly. I think I'm facing the right direction. But again, I have such few resources. Let's get back to the den. I can see the outline of the cabin in the dark. Granted, with how YouTube compression is, you guys probably just see dark screen and little bits of things moving about here or there. No, but I think... No, I think he actually broke off, or the wolf did. Get our butts inside and... at least be thankful we are back here. A quick drink to get a little bit of that meter back in. And let's turn in for... I'm going to do 6 hours. I think we've got enough food and water we can do that safely. And then as we wake up, we'll probably... Yeah, okay, that's there. It's still pitch black. I think I might actually want to start a little fire using a bit of stuff, if we can. Just so I can make up a few of those teas for trying to address the parasite risk. Good lord, that was a bit of an ordeal that... I made the wrong decision for sure there. I really, really made the wrong decision. I should have actually just tried wandering around a bit more. When we got parasite risk, just don't deal with the ropes. They take out way too much of your total fatigue or stamina. And again, just... an ordeal I could have easily avoided if I would just made the right decision there.
Pretty well.
Oh no, I don't want to break the shelf down. I want to take that. Alright, let me see. Take that to do those. That'll be 10 minutes. So that's all charcoal. Yeah, I'll take one thing of the fur firewood, because that still leaves 2 and 2. I'll see if the burdock root will actually treat that. Because if it doesn't, then that does screw me out of a couple of extra days I thought I might have had more secured. That's all raw. Yeah, we'll snack on the venison. Okay, pop back in. That going. Natural antibiotic. See, I don't know if... Maybe I'll try it now. I don't know if a full day's passed or not, but we'll see if it says that does anything. Warming up. 8 out of 10. Okay, that did thankfully work. So we can rely on the burdock root a bit. If we come across any more, we can harvest those and we have a little bit of extra saving grace there. We'll just make up the rest of these antibiotic teas. Probably just keep them over here indoors. Because, I mean, again, I don't want to risk being out too far and using too much fatigue. Because that fatigue plays a role not only in, like, your running and stuff like that, it also plays a role on if you get attacked, how well can you fight back, too. Okay, that seems to be far enough away. I was going to say, how is it boiling? Actually, I might have to make more water up after we do get these made. But yeah, if it's too close to any, I guess, fire source, kind of treats it like it's beside a campfire or something and it can boil. So you know what? Maybe we'll keep the skillet right over here. And we'll have our treatments all lined up there, but I've got no water left here. It really is a cruel circle of going around and around trying to get one thing addressed, to have something else you're relying on run out. And then you switch focus and just keeps turning around in that. But honestly, it is a bit fun for trying to figure it all out. It does have a little bit of like a puzzle of, okay, did I solve this the best way I could have, or am I just thankful I was able to get some solution figured out? So I've got a couple more teas I can make after that's done. And you know, it's probably best just to do that little quick trick. Yeah, so infected, requires multiple daily treatments, continue weekend, 8 to go. So I just gotta try to remember 2 each day to pop one of these teas, or I'll probably save the antibiotics I got till like the very end, or like one of the last treatments to go, just because there's a case of, I guess as long as I save these 2, they can go at any time or be used. I just figured because of the weight difference, maybe it'd be easier to keep these as like our failsafe of wherever we are, it's easy to have them. And that's hour 25, eh? Actually, I wonder, maybe I should put to use some of these purification tablets. As truth be told, they are something that I've never really done. I think that'll take an hour to melt it. I can use those tablets to at least go through that. Oh, I just thought of something. I don't actually know, because of the parasite risk that I'm dealing with, if I could even craft. I want to say I could, because like maybe that your hands are more distracted than trying to read a book, but I can't guarantee that's the case. Okay, so that's cured, that one's 99, that one's 95, that one's almost. You are the one we're really waiting on, because at least with that one and that one, we could make those boots I was talking about up. I'm just going to take a peek outside, see what it's like, and pop in. I think we'll end today's episode of Long Dark there. Very cold out, but it looks like we're actually coming out just as the sun is rising. Have to, though, be careful, knowing that a bear can be around here, too. I think it's more so back up that way, but I think the bears can also have a pretty far territory they roam. So we can't drop our guard too much. Granted, it wasn't that dropped anyway because of all the wolves, but we'll see what the game keeps throwing our way. For now, though, thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of the series. If you did like the video, be sure to give it a like. And if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, you should in the comments right down below. Until I see you all in the next video or episode, survivors, please remember, as always, to take care and stay alive.